Yes, I am Brian Gillie. I've been working with young audiences of Connecticut for the past 28 years. And for the first 20 years or so, the focus of our presentations was in an assembly kind of format. So in an hour, I would get to present my specialty, which is the history of American popular song and American social dance. But the cool thing is that over the last 8 or so years, the focus of young audiences' presentations has changed for the better. And now we do more workshops and residencies to involve the kids on the creative side of the artistic process. And so that's also now been incorporated into our assembly programs. It's a very dynamic, new educational approach to really involve kids in what is possible, getting them to use their imagination, and then evaluating the results in very, very positive and effective ways. For me, the cool thing that's happened over the years has been a transformation where, as an artist, I got to display my talent in an assembly kind of program. But now, in the latest program that I've been offering, which is more of a workshop and a residency program called Connecting Poetry, Rhythm, and Dance, I take those talents and I bring the children in on the creative side. So we're working as a team to create a final product. Now the inspiration and the passion and the connectedness to the children really begins to shine. And that's something that I'm so proud of doing right now with children, bringing out those hidden talents that they have that may not be explored thoroughly in other educational ways.
Okay? Now, dancing uses this part of your brain. Reading and writing and math use this part of your brain. So just think, if you were to dance and do a math problem at the same time, you'd be using both parts of your brain. You're getting a lot of exercise. You're pretty cool. Okay? Also, of course, dancing uses muscles, right, for physical fitness. By the time you're finished doing and learning to dance, your body is in pretty darn good shape.
And we know today that children learn in many, many different ways. And the old classroom way of learning, sitting at your desk and learning the 3 R's, does not work for all students. Students need to move. Students need to be creative artistically in many different ways. Some students are very good with their poetry and writing, but there are ways of reaching students to bring out the absolute best in what they can do. So we work closely with the teachers to pull together a project which is partly sort of designed by the school and then partly complemented by what we as artists do. And you can imagine that cooperation is essential and leads to an absolutely delightful outcome. And one of the other things that's more important, I think, these days than it has been in the past has been the fact that the children, as part of the creative process, take time to evaluate their own efforts. Not only the efforts that they themselves contribute to an idea, but what their peers also add to an idea. And I think this evaluative process develops a number of wonderful positive outcomes. One of the most important being is respect for the ideas that come from any direction. And when we're thinking outside the box to create something brand new and innovative, you have to kind of go with the flow and say, yes, anything is possible, and whatever idea comes forth from any of my peers, any of my classmates, you say, yes, I think that's an idea that we can work with.
Next paragraph. Okay, goes like this. Malone gets to show his gratitude. All of the fans around the world think he is something special. He's called the Voice. He won his competition on a show called The Voice.
And finally, I'd like to say that young audiences is in a rather unique position to offer alternatives to what children normally see as acceptable behavior. And what I'm talking about is what they may see on MTV or Dancing with the Stars, where hyperbole reigns and and the glitz is beyond control. We bring a sense of reality to what is possible. And I think that as artists, we become inspirational. I think we develop different ways of connecting in a positive way that the children would not otherwise see. I feel our job is very, very important. I see it growing in importance in the future as well. So I'm grateful to young audiences and feeling very lucky that I am in this position.
Take a bow. Knee to the side. You say what? That's so funky. Good job. Okay.